Good evening, class 12. Girls, continuing with dissolution of a partnership firm. Remember, we had done yesterday, we began with dissolution of a partnership firm and we discussed the sections. It is covered under section 40 to section 49. We had discussed different sections according to which the dissolution of partnership firm, the accounts are prepared, the accounting treatment. We learned the accounting treatment. Now, here this the first then we also discussed these are the three types of accounts that are prepared. These are the four accounts, that are prepared. The third party accounts are prepared to pay off the third party loans, the creditors and any other third parties. That is called the account prepared for that is called the realization account. The first account, the third party account, the settlement of loans and settlement of dues we had cleared. Now the first thing is to realize the assets and settle the third party outside debts. For that we prepare the realization account. In case there's any amount left after realizing the third party debts, paying the third party dues, then we settle the partner's loan. An extended account, this account is prepared only in the event when a partner of the firm has advanced a loan to the business and the business decides to dissolve. So before the business dissolves, the partner's loan has to be returned, but that partner's loan comes next in sequence after the outside loan. Outside dues we clear by making the realization account, then we clear the partner's loan account. After paying the partner's loan account, clearing of the dues given by a partner as a loan, then we settle the capital of the partners. That means what is to the credit of partners' capital account, any reserves, any undistributed profits, the realization in case there were any profits in the realization, or in case there were any losses on realization, any other, the loan that is being given to the partners, so whatever we have to return to the partners loan, wherever the partners are being paid something or something is being recovered by the partners, they are being given something or they are bringing something, everything will come here in the partners capital account. And last is the tallying statement, the balance sheet. This is this account that we prepare in lieu of balance, the balance sheet that is prepared in case of dissolution, because there is no intention to proceed the firm, to carry on with the working of the firm. So balance sheet has no meaning. So we receive cash, we pay cash, we are paying the dues, we are clearing off the dues, and we are recovering the loans, recovering the amounts from other parties. So the amount of cash should tally, and that is checked by making the cash account. These are the accounts that are prepared, the four types of accounts that are prepared at the time of dissolution. Now the entries on dissolution also we had discussed. Now we proceed. We had done two questions also, illustration 4 and I think 7 we had done. Now we proceed, no, 2 and 4 we had done. Proceeding to next thing in at the time of dissolution, what is required to be done is treatment of goodwill. At that time, whenever there is reconstitution of partnership firm, treatment of goodwill is must. Treatment of goodwill has to be done. At the time of dissolution, how will the goodwill be treated? See, very easy. The goodwill treatment is very, very simple in case of dissolution. In case there's already any goodwill appearing in the balance sheet, in the balance sheet at the time of dissolution, there is goodwill already appearing in the balance sheet. One entry is passed, goodwill is taken as an asset. Realization to goodwill, we write off. Goodwill is it appearing, we have to write off, cancel that goodwill. So goodwill being an asset is when we are cancelling that asset, it is credited. Realization to goodwill, we realize that value of goodwill and goodwill is credited. If it is taken over by partner, any partner decides to take over that goodwill, the value of that goodwill, then partner's capital to realization account, it is taken over like any other asset. It is treated like any other asset. It is taken over by a partner. Whenever a partner is taking over an asset, the entry passed, we discussed yesterday, the entry passed is partner's capital account to realization account. And the last is when some amount is realized. When we sell the goodwill, some amount is realized. At that time, The money is coming in whenever an amount is realized. It is cash account or bank account to realization. It is realized. So to realization account, cash account, bank account to realization. These are the accounting treatments that are done in case of treatment of goodwill. Proceeding now with illustration 7. It is 7 in my book. I think it is number 10 in yours. Gurmeet, Harinder and Jagat. Gurmeet, the question reads, I'll read the question with you. Gurmeet, Harinder and Jagat are in partnership, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3:2. The profits and losses are 5:3:2. They were trading in ready-made garments for sports persons. They started facing problems due to changes in fashion and therefore agreed to dissolve the firm on 31st March, when their balance sheet stood as this. This is the balance sheet given. Now the question begins here. The assets realized. The assets are realizing land and building 70,000, marketable securities rupees 18,000, sundry debtors rupees 47,000, stock rupees 30,000, equipment rupees 22,040. Close the books of the firm showing the necessary ledger accounts. We have been asked to show the accounting treatment at the time of dissolution of the firm. The firm, they were trading in the ready-made garment, and due to changes in the fashion, they agreed to dissolve. It is a consented dissolution. When it is not a forced dissolution, it is consented. They agree to dissolve the firm. So consented dissolution, we have to show the dissolution accounts. Now let us show the dissolution account. These are the accounts according to the question that we just read. We first of all make the realization account. Realization account, we record all the assets and liabilities, land and building, marketable securities, debtors, stock, equipment. All these assets are recorded at the book value. All the liabilities at the book value till here, provision, notes payable and sundry creditors at the book value. We pay off the liabilities to cash. We sell all the assets by cash. Assets are sold here by cash. We have sold the assets, and then the amounts are transferred to their current account. It is mentioned the current account balances are given, so we will transfer the amounts to the current accounts, otherwise capital account if nothing is mentioned. In the ratio of 5:3:2. 5:3:2 is the ratio here. Harinder had advanced a loan. So loan advanced by Harinder, that is partner's loan account, Harinder's advance account. The balance of the loan is 40,000. To cash we pay him. The loan is paid 40,000. Then we make the current account. Balances are given. If balances of current account are given, we make the current account. By balance, the balance is given of the current account. By capital, the capital that is shown in the business, in the book. The balance, that is balance brought down here, that is also a debit balance of one partner, and realization loss. There is a loss on realization. Had there been profit on realization, it would have come here. The partners would have gained. This is a loss on realization, so it will be shown here, loss on realization, and the current accounts, that closes the current accounts. Okay, now next, these are the balancing figures to the capital accounts. We'll carry forward to the capital accounts. We will bring them to the capital account, Gurmeet, Harinder, and the third partner, Jagat. And this is to cash. We pay the partners. When we pay the partners to cash, we get something from the partners by cash. We make the cash account. In cash account, whatever is being received, the cash is increasing, it will come here. Where we are using the cash, it will come here. So by balance, this is the balance of cash already there in the balance sheet. Realization of assets, we recovered rupees 1,87,240 from the assets. By Harinder's advance, the loan paid, wherever we are paying, remember cash account, real account. So wherever cash is going out, we write it on this side. So we pay, wherever we have to cash, we will keep writing it here now. So to cash we have paid here. Had there been to cash here, we are paying to cash here, so we will pay to cash here. All these amounts will be paid to the partners, and the cash account will definitely tally. That is the account for Jagat, Harinder and Gurmeet, Harinder and Jagat's realization. the dissolution of the three partners. Okay. Next, I found this a good question, a different question. This is number 13 in my book. You may locate the question in your textbooks. This is X and Y. The balance sheet of X and Y, and the profit sharing ratio is 4:1. The balance sheet is given to us. What does the condition say? The adjustments say X agreed to pay off his brother's loan. Okay, the first condition of dissolution is X is agreeing to pay off his brother's loan. A liability is being taken over. Debtors of rupees 5,000 proved bad. When we realize the assets, these are the debtors that are proving bad. We will minus these debtors. Other assets realized, this is investments 20% less and goodwill 60%. We will find out the 20% of investment and minus it from the value of investments. Goodwill will be found, and goodwill is being realized at 60%, treated like other assets. We just discussed the treatment of goodwill. In case goodwill features in the balance sheet, it is there in the list of assets. See here, goodwill is there in the list of assets. When it is there in the list of assets, it is treated like any other asset. We will treat it like other assets. Debtors, Y took over. Next is Y took over part of stock at rupees 4,000, being 20% less than the book value. Balance stock realized 50%. We will just have to work out little working to find out the realized value of stock. And realization expenses amounted to 2,000. We are asked to prepare the concerned ledger accounts. Now here, the ledger accounts, realization account. The first realization account, the assets including goodwill. We will record all the assets at the book value. We will record all the liabilities at the book value. Now, we pay off the liabilities by X's brother's loan account. We are paying back the liabilities are being paid. Creditors are being paid at 6,000. Agreed amount. Everything is very clearly written in the question. The bank overdraft being paid, and expenses, realization expenses amounted to 2,000. Now the assets realized, this much the amount has been given there. Debtors realized 5,000 less, the book value minus 5,000, investments, goodwill, building, and the working of stock. Now how will stock be realized? See here, the condition for realizing the stock, it is very clearly written, Y took over part of stock at rupees 4,000. What is the book value of the stock that is being taken by Y? That has not been given. It is said Y took over this part of stock at rupees 4,000. That was 20% less than the book value. So first we have to see, that means he took over 20% less than the book value. We have to see what was the value, book value of this stock that was taken. He took over part of stock at 4,000, and this 4,000 is 20% less. So how will you work it out? Suppose that means 20% less means it is 80. It is rupees 80. So if the book value is 80, if the stock is taken at 80, 20% less in the book value. So if the book value is 100, 20% less means 80. If the stock is taken at 80, the book value will be 100. If it is taken at 4,000, the book value must have been 100 upon 80 into 4,000. That comes to 5,000. That means stock of 5,000, worth 5,000, has been taken by the partner at rupees 4,000. And then additional information said that remaining stock was taken at 5,000 less. So he is taken, stock is given at 20,000. 5,000 ka stock he is taking at rupees 4,000. So 20 में से 5 इसने ले लिया, 15,000 remaining, 15,000 recovered, 5,000 less. It becomes 10,000. So amount realized is 50%. 10,000 तो बच गया. 10,000 का 50%. It is 50% of 10,000 means 5,000. So stock realized rupees 5,000. Now let us see. That is how it has been shown here. Y took over the stock at 4,000 and the stock realized, with the assets realized, stock has been shown at 5,000. We have the list of all the assets. We have the list of the asset liabilities taken over here. We make the total and it results out to be a loss. Loss distributed among the partners in the profit sharing ratio of 4:1. It is X rupees 7200 and Y rupees 1800. We make the capital account. Capital account, you know how to make it now. By balance, both the partners, their balancing figure, the realization, the amount of realization, this is he takes over. Liability taken over will be this side. Asset taken over will come this side. So liability X takes over to pay the liability of his brother. So he is taking over the liability, realization to X. He is taking over. By to profit and loss, that is loss here, realization, the stock rupees 4000 realization loss, and this is the final amount paid to the partners, 42,800 and 32,200.